So, obviously lead nurturing is important because of the fact, like you say, 60% of people have already made that decision. Um, that's such a staggering number, but I have also seen statistics where I think people go to at least 10 different sites to gather information before they really get ready to start making that selection process, obviously. So when someone is looking at doing lead nurturing, kind of what are some of the steps and what are some of the things that you can do in lead nurturing, especially through your system, obviously?
Right. So it's and we bring our clients through this because it is kind of new for folks, and the payoff though is huge. The benefits are huge. So the first thing is we've got to be able to track digital behavior. So we're going to have tracking on websites, landing pages. We're going to come up with a strategy and really understand how to segment the target audience. So if I'm talking to a CMO of a services company who downloaded a white paper, I might be having a very different conversation than somebody who's a CEO who looked at product and pricing pages. Those are different indicators, right? That CMO is really early in the buying stage because they're doing research. They're downloading white papers and things of that sort. That CEO is in the later stage maybe. They're looking at pricing, they're looking at products, and they have different interests. So I need to be able to identify that as best I can from a digital perspective. Who they are, what language to speak to them in, what interests them. So CEO, I'm going to talk to about bottom line results, where the CMO I might be talking about generating more qualified leads. So after tracking, we have to put together relevant content for the different segments in your database. And so because we have to speak their language, and we have to also put together content based on where they are in the buy cycle. We actually create what's called a content map with our clients. So we understand we have a buy cycle at the top, and then we have their different segments down the left-hand side as rows, and we see what content's available and what content really needs to be created to drive the type of behavior we want and to speak to that prospect the way they need to be spoken to, really.